Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing great. Hope you all are doing amazing. I welcome you guys to my channel once again. In this video we'll be looking at some wonderful and excellent pairs I've actually selected that will play out massively well this week and going forward into December 2025. So I've actually selected some of these pairs and we're going to look at them one after the other. We're actually going to look at them and then we'll look at opportunities that we'll have in them. Like I always tell you guys that after the video, what you will do is that you go to your trading view and then you mark out these pairs and then start looking out for trading opportunities in them. Okay, so that is the best way you can as well capitalize and make massive profits from this course we always release every week. Okay, so I also want to ask how has been trading so far for you guys. Hope you guys are taking advantage of these videos I release every week. Most of the calls I always release, most of them play out massively well, so if you pay attention you'll be able to make crazy profits, trading my course. Okay, then what you need to do is to, like I say, you add the pairs to your watch list and then you monitor, and then also you can as well join our WhatsApp group to get early information in regards to the movement of this asset. Okay, so right here with me is I hope you guys can see my screen. Let me just reduce my face a little bit. Good. Okay, yeah, so right here with me is GDPCHF once again. Finally this guy is now showing us trend that probably into 2026 we might see some bullishness on GDPCHF. Okay, so this is actually a valid sharp pattern of 1.13. okay, you can see that we had this break of structure here which is valid. Okay, so I'm not going to go into much details. So what I'm looking at for here is an entry confirmation. Right now you can see what price I've done so far, so what I'm expecting to see is what I'm actually seeing at the moment. So I want to see how price will react from this order block. We might have a temporal sell from here. But then be very much careful with this sell. Wait for sweep confirmation and expansion to the downside before taking a sell from this point. Okay, so but we are seeing some bullishness. I will also expect to see if price can come back and test this low. If price can test this low and fail to break below it, then it gives us confirmation that we might be ready to do or to push up. Okay, so there are beautiful, excellent setup. This is actually a liquidity that price is also coming to take out. So this sell could be valid, like I said before. Wait for liquidity sweep and entering confirmation before taking this sell, maybe by tomorrow, Tuesday or so. But then I'm very much bullish on GDPCHF. I'm very much bullish on GDPCHF. Okay, so all we need to now do is to monitor the development of this asset and see how it plays out. Okay, so let's see how it plays out. Everything has been selected for you guys. For the take profit levels, they have been marked out. You can just scroll in, you can zoom in and look at the take profit levels of this asset. So for the buy, I'm expecting to see if price can be able to push back again into this place. If price can push back into this order block here, into this place, if price can push back into this place, to this order block, then it's a good place for us to look at for another buy to the upside. Okay, so monitor GDPCHF. Same thing with CAD-CHF as well. So for CAD-CHF, we are also seeing the same thing here. This is what we call a crab pattern of 1.16. I don't want to go into more details also because I want this video to be short and straightforward. Okay, this is a crab pattern of 1.16 at this point. You can see that price came here, gave us this weak rejection, and then as it came to mitigate this inner shadow, it came also gave us that sweep and pushed to the upside. So I'm expecting to see price can be able to come back again into this order block for a continuous buy to the upside. Right now this is a good level price is reacting from. Well, I've had this, but have not seen expansion to the downside, so we need to see that bearish close to confirm that price is ready to come down. So let's see what price will do. If price can come back again into this level, you can look out for a buy to the upside. Okay, so in trading, patience is key. Guys, it's all about patience. Okay, the patient trader okay, goes home with the largest profits. Yes, you can take that from me. The patient trader always go home with the largest profit. So what you can do while you are waiting, always keep monitoring, keep marking out the zones, keep marking out your entries and your exits, keep marking them out. Just as you're waiting, you keep monitoring and then jotting down what is going on in the market and expecting price to come to your level so they can be able to take an entry trade. Okay, so that is just how you can be able to capitalize on that. Okay, so for Euro NZD, you can see that for this Euro NZD, we have established this bearish swing and price is also respecting this support trend line. Okay, now we missed an entry from this side. This is what we call a bearish butterfly pattern. A bearish this is butterfly of 1.1. let me check that again. Yeah, that's butterfly of 1.272. okay, yeah, so now we missed an entry at that potential reversal zone. Okay, we got that sweep and expansion to the downside to confirm that we're ready to come down. So if this entry fails, which could likely fail, we might look at to see what price will do when it comes back here. If price comes back here, wait for another sweep and a confirmation to the downside before looking for an entry. Okay, so for Euro NZD, let me even hide all of these things. Okay, for Euro NZD, let's look at the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, you can see what is going on Euro NZD on the monthly time frame. You can see that price have already taken out this one. That is the month of October. This is the month of November. Okay, you can see that this is a beautiful sell program that is happening on Euro NZD. So this is what we can see on the weekly time frame. Now on the monthly time frame. Now on the weekly time frame, you can see that we have this bullish run to the upside and then bearish close. So price is now pushing back again into this level. Okay, into this level. I really wanted to go into full details, but then you can see this is a good level of draw on liquidity as regards to Euro NZD. Good level, very good level. So we just need to wait. We just have to apply patience. You just have to apply patience and wait. So if this entry fails here, because this is actually an order block on the 4-hour time frame, if this entry fails here, which is a good you can see this is an order block on the very good order block. So if this fails, just the way price is pushing right now, if this fails, and then we'll look at for price pulling back into these zones. Okay, let's see what price will do, more especially at the potential reversal zone, which is actually here. So which is this place. So let's see what price will do as it comes back here. Okay, let's see what price will do. So wait for another fresh liquidity sweep and a run to the downside. But I'm still very much, of course, trading this probability. If this one holds, then of course we're gonna have a run to this downside. So watch out for Euro NZD for more sales. Okay, yeah. For J40, there is nothing on J40. I told you guys we have milked this guy from that was September to this high, and then, sorry guys, and then October to this low. So nothing at the moment for J40. Okay, for Euro GDP, I told you guys that I'm expecting a break of structure, and finally last week before market close, we had this break of structure into a higher time frame key level of what? Order block. Okay, so now when we have a break of structure, price we're looking at to rest at a key level. Okay, so the place price will rest is a key level after a break of structure. So price rest at a key level, and then we expect a reaction from that key level. So, and that is the reaction we are getting right now into this fair value gap and this order block. So, and on top of that, we have this valid setup, which is actually a butterfly pattern, a bearish butterfly of 1.272, right? So now we have a confirmed liquidity sweep and a run to the downside, expansion to the downside. So all we're expecting to see, if price can come back again into this PRZ for a potential sell to this first take profit level here. Okay, this is a good level to take profit, and then final exit is at this place I'm at this other block. So Euro GDP, you guys know what to do. Add it to your watch list, okay? US oil. I told you guys that into next year, you heard it from me first of all. You heard it from me. Into next year, I'm expecting a bullish oil into next year. You heard it from me, yeah. I'm expecting a bullish oil into next year because of what? Price have returned back again into this low that created this high, and then mitigated the other block there, mitigated the other block at that low, and it's pushing all the way up. So expect a temporary sell from where price is right now, and also a temporary sell from here. Expect a sell from here. But then right now, do we have an entry? Hell no, we don't have an entry, except you were able to catch this buy from this point last week. Okay, so expect a temporary sell from here, but then overall we are bullish on US oil. We are bullish on US. If price can come back again into this zone, then look out for a swing buy. But then at the moment, there is no entry at the moment. That is the essence of waiting. When you are patiently wait for your setup, okay, you are patiently wait for the formation of the setup, for everything, for every box to be ticked. What is now left for you to do is execution and management. Once you execute the trade, do not tamper with that particular trade. Allow it to play out, okay, because you waited so long for it to play. So allow it to play out and then enjoy a profit, okay? For USD-JPY, okay, for USD-JPY, okay, most of you guys will agree with me that on April this year 2025, I told you guys about this swing setup that's setting up on USD-JPY on April 2025, okay? Right now, look at where we are on USD-JPY. Look at where we are. We're almost at the final target at 0.886. It took a lot of time for us to get there, but there were a lot of scaling trade based on liquidity sweep and entry. First one is here, second one is here, third one is here, fourth one is here, fifth one is this one, sixth one is this one that is happening right now. So what I'm expecting price to do is, if price can be able to correct back either into this place, good, or if price can come back again into this zone, okay, into this zone, then we can look out for a continuous buy to this high, okay? So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if, like you can see that this high is still very much fresh. Price has not tampered with this high, hasn't tampered with that high, still very much fresh. So let's see what will happen if price can be able to pull back into this zone. If price can pull back into this zone, this is a break of structures, okay? This is a good break of structure that happened there. So if price can pull back again into this zone, into this place, or into this place, look out for a reaction to the upside, okay? For USD card, the same thing, okay? I gave you guys this signal that was last week, okay? I remember giving you guys this signal. I will make crazy profit. Some of you have closed, some of you are still holding on to the trade. Congratulations for those of you that was able to catch this particular trade on USD card. But then remember that this USD card was a setup that also formed around June 2025. It was a swing setup that formed around June 2025, a bullish bat pattern of 0.886, and ever since then we have had massive continuation trade to the upside. First one is here. We'll call this sell, also we'll call this buy, we'll call this buy, we'll call this buy, we'll call this buy, okay? And then we also caught, there was another buy we caught here also, and then we also caught this buy that was last week. I shared with you guys on the WhatsApp group. Even this sell also, we caught this sell, okay? So that is that. Now for this guy, GU have come back into this key level. I'm still expecting a more bearish move on GU, okay? Based on what is happening here on the monthly time frame, okay? Look at what is happening here on the monthly time frame. What kind of candlestick pattern is this? This is what we call an evening star candlestick formation, okay? So, and you can see that it left us with this other block right here, okay, and this fair value gap, okay? So now, and you can see that we have a lot of room to the downside, okay? So right now on the weekly time frame, you can see that the only valid level here is this other block, okay? Is this other block right there, and you can see that between these two candles is a level of what? Key level, okay? If you're using MSR, if you're using MSR, this is a good fresh level that has not been tampered with. This is a good level of what? A good level of resistance. Okay, so and this is a good level that price could come back to. Nobody knows if the bearish move is that strong, it may not even come back. And if you refine very well on the daily time frame, this is what we have. Okay, so we expect price to do what? To come back again into this level for a continuous sell to the downside. But on the lower time frame, we had this valid pattern that is playing out here on the daily, on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, yeah, so this is just a scalp buy to this high. So and then if you're able to with your confirmation, you're able to catch this buy, congratulations. But then look at overall, we're looking for a more sell to the downside. Okay, so we're looking out for a more sell to the downside, right? So this is what we'll have on GU at the moment. Okay, for EU the same thing, EU the same thing. We're looking for a more sell to the downside, a more sell, but then price could pull back again into any of those levels. Okay, so right now we have, let me check if this is valid anyway. 1.272. Can you give me not that? It's not valid, it's not valid, it's not valid. Okay, it's not valid. But then let's see what happens here. Let me check with this indicator. I don't think there's anything there. There's nothing. Okay, I think it's giving us a cipher. It's giving us a cipher of 0.786. Let me check that again. It's a cipher. Yeah, but then do not get much excited because of the fact that we are still very much what? Bullish. Now this is a good level of fair value gap. This is a fair value gap, which is a key level. So and then you can see that we'll have this shadow here, which is also another block on the lower time frame. And then all we are expecting to see, if we can be able to get a sweep of this low, and then we can have a temporary buy to this side for a continuous sell to the downside. Okay, so look at for pullbacks and continuations to the downside. Okay, for ETH, I told you guys that I want to see what price will do, because of the fact that on BTC price has been trading inside this range. And I've also shared this setup with you guys. The essence of sharing this setup with you guys is that let it not be that the setup play out and then you, oh, I wasn't taking into consideration, I wasn't looking at it, I didn't know, I wasn't paying attention. Now you have the setup, now you have everything. Why not add it to your watch list and observe? If you have anything development, you can let us know that, okay, look at where BTC is right now based on what I talked about. Is it ready for us to buy? Then we'll be able to look at that together. But then the essence of this setup is for you guys to add it to your watch list so that you monitor the progress of what is happening on BTC and also on Ethereum at the moment. Okay, so let's see what happens here on Ethereum also. So if price can take out this low, and then let's see if price can mitigate this fair value gap or even react from this other block. Let liquidity sweep and especially to the upside be your watch guide. Let it be your watch guide. So this will bring us to the end of this section on the top pairs I'm looking to trade this week. I hope you guys have been able to gain a lot of value from this call. And then if there's any question also, please, you can join our WhatsApp group also for us to get you can also follow me on X Twitter. I also post setups on X Twitter, and you can check on the WhatsApp group also to get more updates in regards to how we trade. So I love you guys. I wish you guys a more profitable week this week. If there's any questions or whatsoever, please drop it as comments. If there's any trade you want me to review, drop it as comments. And then I also want to get feedback from you guys. Hope you guys are getting value from these videos. If there's anything that you want me to explain to you, please drop it as a comment so that I can be able to review that and then look at how to help you guys. So this will be all for now, and I wish you guys a wonderful trading week this week, and then bye for now guys. Bye for now guys.